Saturday in Alabama's Wreaths Across America Day. And to tell us a little more about what that is and then also where we can participate here in the Wiregrass, this is Travis Parker. You're putting on these events. So thank you for joining the show this morning.
Good morning, and thank you for having me.
Of course, of course. So before we get into where and when things are going on, what is Wreaths Across America and how does it kind of pay tribute to those who have served?
Real brief history because we're short on time. I know back when a young man was about 12 years old and went to Arlington Cemetery with his parents, and he just remembered his very moving experience. Fast forward about 20 years or so, and he has a wreath company in Maine. They had some extra wreaths one year, so he said, let me call Arlington and see if we can put some over the little corner of the cemetery on the graves. So they did it each year, grew a little bit, and then thanks to the internet, somebody posted a picture of the nice white headstones with the white snow and then the green wreath there, and just went viral. And so that's an international event, so it started small, it's gone international. We've been doing it for 8 years here. We've added Dalevillen a few years ago, so this is the third year in Dalevillen.
All right, and are there other places as well celebrating this Saturday?
We'll be do two places here. I know Sunset Memorial is doing it here in Dothan. We're putting not only the two ceremonies Saturday, but we're going to put wreaths about 2 dozen different graves in Dalevillen, Enterprise, New Brockton, the Elba area, all over around that area.
Awesome, awesome. So can anybody just show up and lay these wreaths, or they have to get in contact with you?
No, just come in. Got 11 o'clock ceremony in Enterprise, and at the downtown cemetery, it's across from the Farmers Market, and at 2 o'clock in Dalevillen, it's going to be on the Highway 84 cemetery, small cemetery. They got over 200 veterans in that small cemetery. So 11 o'clock and 2 o'clock, show up. It'll be a little short ceremony. We're going to have a few quick speakers, presentation by proclamations by the mayors over there for New Brockton, because Lockheed Martin stepped in from Troy and bought the wreaths for the New Brockton Cemetery this year, so that was really nice of them. So we've got 2 ceremonies, 11 o'clock, 2 o'clock, Enterprise and Dalevillen.
Enterprise and Dalevillen, and then you mentioned here in Dothan as well. So, I mean, obviously this is an event that I think most people can get behind. Obviously why it went viral so quickly is because of just what it means to most Americans for those who have served. For you, obviously you are somebody who you're well read on different veterans and what you do throughout the Wiregrass here. So what does this mean to you? Just another installment of...
Yeah, it's an extra special way to honor it. They say you're always remembered as long as your name is spoken. So what we do is we tell the people when we took the grave, don't just chunk the wreath on the grave. You speak the person's name there. So in a sense that keeps them living perpetually. So every year somebody comes in a sense back to life by somebody placing a wreath and saying the name and salute or hand on the heart, say thank you so much for your service.
That is awesome. And this is my grandfather, now my late grandmother, both they're laid to rest at Arlington National Cemetery. So I remember when I was a boy and went and laid flowers on my grandfather's grave, there were already flowers there, and just knowing that someone else was thinking of that person, it just means something for a lot of veterans' families and obviously those who lost their lives in combat. So this is a beautiful thing you guys are doing. I'm happy that you are doing multiple things on Saturday. You also have a lot going on in Enterprise overall coming up these holiday seasons. So Travis, thanks for joining the show this morning.
Sure, thank you.